Tonight here on Off the Fields, we're joined here by Cherish Huggins, a standout defensive back from Western High School from right down here in South Florida. And you were selected for the NFL Flag Football Girls Showcase that's going to be airing on ESPN on February 3rd. Thanks for joining me, Cherish.
Thank you for having me here.
Yeah, so just talk about like where your mindset is, right? It's a week before you go to the NFL Showcase, and I know you're preparing for it, you're practicing, but tell me what's your mindset like right now? Like, where are you at mentally?
Mentally, I'm just grateful to be selected to play because I know like it's like a really big thing for girls.
Right.
And for me, it's like a really big confidence booster because like now I know that I'm good at what I do, and people see that I'm good at what I do. So I feel very like grateful to be there.
Right. What was your reaction when you found out you were selected?
It was like surprising because I'm like, wow, like people actually see that I can play football as a female, and like by the end, it feels like a really big thing for me.
Of course, yeah.
You know, my family's like proud of me. They're all jumping off the walls. It's just like really good.
Right, and you play DB, right?
Yes, ma'am.
So, how did you come down to like, you know, that DB is like that's your best position to play? Because I'm sure there were other positions as well that you were considering, right?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me how you came down to DB.
It's more so just like my playmaking. From time to time, whenever I would practice during the games, getting interceptions, touchdowns with playing DB, and just like doing a lot of experimenting on the position.
Yeah. What other positions were you considering first?
Wide receiver.
I knew it. Because you have the height and you have the reach too.
Yes.
So I could definitely see wide receiver. But at what age did you actually start playing football or taking a liking to it?
I could say for the grade, it was around like towards the ending of 8th grade, so maybe like around 13 years old, I would say. Yeah, 13 years old.
And how old are you now?
I'm 17.
Right, you're a senior. Senior year.
Yes, ma'am.
So, where did you start playing at first to kind of really help start developing your football skills?
Crazy story. It wasn't at high school.
Okay.
It was at this park. My mom had a friend that she referred us to like a camp. And this guy, his name was, I think, Coach V. He was like someone that had us come together, and we would do like Bible study before practice and then play football afterwards.
Okay.
So it was more like a summer activity type of thing.
Okay. So what was the name of the first team you played for?
South High School.
South Plantation?
Yes.
So what was that experience like?
For one, it was more like the bond that I had with the girls and like the feeling of playing like an actual game against other like good high school players as well.
Okay. And from there, how did you get to Western?
So someone that I was friends with referred me to Antoine.
Okay. Yeah.
And from then it just kept going and going. So like now I'm here thanks to him.
Yeah, he's developed many girls, and all of them have like college scholarships and stuff like that. So he's doing a great job in the sport.
Exactly.
But you've been named Player of the Week, right? Now you're heading to ESPN, right?
Right.
What do you want the world to know about Cherish Huggins?
I just want the world to know that,
on the field,
I can be like an underdog. So, for instance, like people may not see me as like that big upcoming player, but I want people to know that like I am like that girl that can play football,
Right.
Like I have the height, I have the skill, the mannerisms, the humbleness,
Right.
the playmaking, just all want to be a good athlete.
Right, and the football IQ.
Yes.
Right, you need that. But as DB, right? What do you love about being the one who shuts down plays? What makes you different from the other DBs in girls flag football right now?
For the feeling, I would say it's the adrenaline.
Okay.
But also making like my team proud that I can do what others think that I can't do. And for, it's just like a really good feeling for me and stuff. It helps me build up my confidence more so that I can play like more with more effort
Right.
You know, and show like, you know, the coaches that I can do this for college, people for NIL deals, more opportunities, and just like to be more out there, more open.
Yeah, and so when it comes to your greatest strengths on the field as a DB, what do you think those are?
My greatest strengths would be more so breaking on the ball, and also like seeing the play happen before it could happen. Just like reading out the field, reading how the receiver would come towards me, make that route so I could come and break on the ball easier, and just like shutting it down on the whole field.
Yeah, like I said, you be shutting down plays, girl. Which is good, though. You know, that's what we want. And because girls flag football can be electric to watch just as well.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So at Western High School, right, how did they help develop you into the player you are today?
They helped me to be more calm. They helped me to understand that it's okay to make mistakes, but also put more effort as I'm playing on the field. Like show my whole heart as I'm playing. They made sure that I felt comfortable enough to come talk to them whenever I needed assistance or like questions to ask. I felt more confident in myself that I can play two things at one time, and to also just be like a dog, you know, like a really good player.
Who are some of those coaches that you would like want to give a shout out to?
Most definitely Coach O'Brien and Coach K.
Okay.
Those were the two people that I met there. They're really great guys. Like, they're very sweet. They care about their kids a lot. They train you very hard, but also with like love and care at the same time.
Right. Right. Now, when it comes to the ESPN showcase, right? What do you want people to see? What do you want people to look for when you're out there on the field?
I would want people to see definitely my confidence and how well outspoken I am to like talk to them and be there, but also be grateful as well.
Right.
I want them to see like, hey, this is a girl that we could possibly get to become bigger for our platform, and to become like a great brand ambassador or someone that could help other people, you know, come together as one and play this sport, you know.
Jalen Ramsey, right? You said if you see him at this showcase, right? Because they're going to be NFL players there. You know, there's a lot of NFL players that actually support this sport right now and what the NFL is doing with women's flag football. But like, what do you like about his style of play?
I like his aggressiveness. He always knows like when to be aggressive on the field. But you know, even then, you should always be aggressive, but it's also a time and a place to be aggressive on the field.
Right.
He knows when to read the quarterback's eyes, whenever to go for the ball, whenever to put his body on the receiver to get the ball, to have a good pass deflection, to take it, and especially to take it back to the house. You know, like all of that is like a really good, inspiring thing for me as an athlete.
Right. And when you see him, I know you're going to ask him some questions. I want you to be the interviewer and ask him some questions, pick his brain. So what would you ask him?
I would definitely ask him what took it for him to come this far, and like what is his go-to when it comes to going on the field. Like, what's his mindset? Like, how does he
like lock in
on the field, and like what's his secret about playing DB?
So West Express, right? Just talk about how impactful they've been on your football journey.
I can definitely say from my first time joining, it was very like a nervous experience for me. My first time playing at like a travel level with other competitive girls, it was like, okay, I have to be on my A game.
Because there's a lot of talent down here in South Florida. Other girls are just as talented.
Yes, and then with me traveling to different states, like seeing how Texas girls can play,
right?
Tennessee, California, just like girls from all around, it's just like, wow, like it's a lot to take in. But I can say for sure, like it has helped me with my confidence more. It's helped me to push myself more. It's helped me to put more effort into what I do, and to like show that I can do this for myself as well.
Right, but ultimately you still came down to the conclusion that who has the best athletes? what state or what?
Yes, I would definitely say it's South Florida. People can argue all day that it's Texas or Georgia, but no, like we have the speed, the talent, the athleticism, the IQ, it just everything is here in South Florida.
I know, right? It's like the number one sports. I mean, not Florida, the state, but
The attraction.
yeah, it's like the number one sports area.
Exactly.
Okay, not just this year, but even last year, I feel like it was.
Yeah,
you know,
it's definitely been a thing for generations. Like
Right.
all you see is like men and women getting a bunch of D1 offers and opportunities to just play the sport. Like it's a lot, but I'm really grateful to be a part of it for sure.
And I feel like wherever athletes go, right? If you were produced and developed down here, you're gonna shine wherever.
Wherever you go.
Wherever you go.
Then like it's just like that South Florida. Like this is that Florida water. Like it's just something that you can't like mess with.
Right.
We're all so out there and more like energetic than others.
Right, right. So, do you feel like you are helping change the sport? Being a woman playing football, do you feel like you're helping change the sport and getting more eyes on the sport? You're contributing to that.
Definitely, because I know that I'm a young Black female. For us Black women, we have to do more for ourselves and be more open to show that like we can also do this thing that y'all can do too.
Right.
And also just like helping other Black African American women to be more confident in what they do. It can be anything other than sports. It could be in the nursing field. It could be like engineering,
Right.
architecture, therapy,
Right.
helping others. Just like we have to be more open for ourselves to also build each other up to what we can do.
Right. And what would be your message to the younger girls who are in the sport? Because you have some teammates you're going to leave behind when you graduate. I mean, they're a few years younger, but you have some younger flag football players, some girls who are killing it. They're like 11.
I see them play like they're very good. Like they're fast, energetic. They're more hyper. So they have like that big like energy booster to go play out there and do their thing.
Yeah, that's so true. Now, when it comes to the showcase, right? Obviously, this is really big, right? So, what does it mean to you to know that the NFL? You're going to be on a platform with the NFL. It's being broadcast on ESPN, and it's the sport of football, women's football. How does it feel to be a part of that, and what does that mean to you?
I feel completely honored. For a while, I've been like very, I can say, worried about like my future for the sport, but like seeing that they see like the type of talent that I have, like what I can put out there on the fields, like I feel very grateful to be picked to be one of the South Florida girls to come and dominate on the field. It's just like a blessing, from God that I'm able to really show like my true talent, that I can be able to play the sport of football as a female.
Right.
And I just thank everyone that's been there for me, like my mother, my father, all my close friends, the rest of my family, the ones who've been there since day one, just to help me get up on my feet. The coaches that I played with, Coach Antoine, Coach K, Coach O'Brien, my teammates, it's just like, it's a really good thing for me and the others.
Yeah, and it's like they didn't box you in and say you have to play this sport.
Yeah,
no,
exactly.
I want you to do this. Like,
Right.
they embraced what you want to do, what you're passionate about, and it helped flourish.
Yes.
Helped flourish it and reach this level.
Yeah.
So what's next for you after the showcase? Like, what is like your biggest dream? The Olympics is coming up too in 2028.
That's also on my bucket list. I definitely for sure want to be able to reach to go to the Olympics so I can be on a bigger screen and to just showcase for the world of football for females. And it's just like a really good thing for me. And I would also love to, I'm going to finish high school, I'm going to go to college, get my degree in psychology, take my career farther in there, and also play a sport that I love as well, and just to excel in everything that I do.
Yeah, and you told me you want to be a part of the USA team?
Yes, definitely. I want to get there because I know it takes a lot of like heart and effort and hard work. You have to be one of the best to become part of the USA national team. So I want to be that girl to go to that national team.
Yeah.
From South Florida.
Yeah, well, this is a stepping stone right here, right?
Yeah, definitely.
You're on your way to that level,
Right.
So I definitely think you're going to get there, right?
Thank you, I appreciate it.
And you should be really proud that you have that huge support system, right?
Yeah.
Because not every athlete has that support system. They may have it in different ways, but when it's family, it's just different.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
When it's family, when it's someone who's always been there through thick and thin, always telling you to, hey, let's get up, let's go get to working, it's just like, it's a relief that I can finally like get to where I want to be in life and just do the things that I love, and just to be able to, help others to achieve their goals, to motivate others to be who I am on and off the field, and just to, inspire others like this is what you would like to do when you get older.
Okay. Well, Cherish, I'm glad that I was able to catch you before you head out to that showcase. You know what I'm saying? Because you're about to be busy. I know you've been practicing. You had practice today.
Definitely. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So keep balling out, girl. That's what I have to say. And good luck.
Thank you so much for having me. I appreciate it.
Yeah.